Terrified for a second.
Boom, terrified for a second. What's up, everybody? I'm Mike.
I'm Nick.
We are the Brothers Murph, and we are live, baby, as of this recording. If you're watching it later, then, I mean, we are alive.
I hope so.
But live and alive are different.
It's spooky season. Who knows, right?
Woo!
Let us know. Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Can you see us? Can you hear us? Sound off in chat. Tell us where you're listening from today. We got Slivers in chat. We got James Morgan, Night Walker, and Jamie. We got some questions. This is the old Oranienburger Kanal. We don't have the new one yet.
The Mucho Yellow.
The Mucho Yellow one. They are. It's been picked up by a different publisher and is getting released more widely as Canal. I do not know when that will release, but I do. Think
I haven't
it's
heard about it as and so I feel like it's. I would have heard
between now and the end of the year.
Yeah,
but I don't. We have no idea. We are
so
not
we'll
connected to those
Hi,
people
Pauline.
at all. Listen from Minnesota.
Minnesota, huh?
Right on.
Southeast Missouri, all right. Specifically Southeast Missouri.
Right on.
Nick, proud. Oh, yes, I am. Slivers could have gotten second place in Cubitos, but busted magnificently. Thank you for sending a picture on Discord. Yeah, love it.
This is the way.
Heck yeah, that's the only way to live.
This is the way. Brooklyn can hear you. Bing bongs loud and
Let's
clear.
go,
Yo,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Let's go.
Yo, editing, but it'll have you on, Sass
Okay,
Queen.
Sass,
All
love it.
love to you.
Hi, Cosmic Pete.
Thank you for having us on the background. We're great. We're a great background hang. We're great. I'm working on this stuff.
What? Oh, yeah. 100%.
I'm working on a spreadsheet, and the Brothers Murph are marginally more entertaining than a spreadsheet, and that's a sweet spot.
Barely, but yeah.
That's a sweet spot right there.
Pauline is from Poland. Hello from Poland.
From Poland.
Coming from Santa Cruz. Oh, man, I love Santa Cruz.
Man,
when was the last
shouts
time you
out.
went to Our aunt lives in Santa Cruz. It's been a long time since I've been there. I don't know if I've been there in like a decade. I'm trying to think of the last time I was at Aunt Eileen's house, and I do not know.
A decade sounds about right.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. Anyway,
she usually comes to our place for like holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
So
got to play Legrana yesterday for the first time. Loved it. Rewatched your playthrough and bought the Kickstarter version on BGG. Heck yeah, dude.
Legrana is one of the greatest games ever made.
It's so good. It's so.
So
good.
is this, to be fair.
Yeah.
We really like Oranienburger Kanal. Don't listen to the Dice Tower. They're wrong.
They are wrong.
I am 100% working on a spreadsheet at work right now.
I knew it.
I'm from Utah. Utah and spreadsheets.
Shouts out.
What a better is there a better combination than Utah and spreadsheets?
No, not that I know, man. That's a party right there. That's a party, all right?
I do hope everyone's having a good one. Yeah, so we are going to be playing Oranienburger Kanal. So we have been wanting to get back to live streaming regularly. The plan, and we're finally we've been really behind lately. I was sick, and then I was out of town. We got really behind. We've been very, very busy. You can see the sheer amount of playthroughs we've been having coming out. But the plan is to stream like this once a week, probably on Fridays.
Thursday, Friday, back half of the week. Back half of the week. We're going to try to keep it as regular as possible so people know to look for it.
Yeah, and these streams are not going to be sponsored. Someone was asking, like, you've played this before, like back when we used to stream on Twitch. Why are you playing again? Because we want to. Yeah. All these streams are going to be maybe like a big stream. There might be an exception, but like these are always going to be just like, what do we want to play? What do we want to show off?
Yeah.
But we don't have like the time to do like a full Game House for, because Game Houses are the most time and energy resource consumption thing that we have.
Yeah, so we want to be able to showcase, some of our personal favorite games, games that maybe we haven't played in a while, but really enjoy and stuff like that. So. It's going to be a good opportunity to get kind of like cast a wider net in terms of what we covered, not just the newest thing that's about to come out or is on crowdfunding.
Sometimes we'll do that.
Sometimes that might be the case, but it'll be because we just want to play that game, not because it's a commissioned thing. Those, again, will be the Game House episodes. So we're super excited. We've been really missing it. We love streaming. We love the live chat. That is like the community connection that comes from that is just the juiciest part of anything that we have had the pleasure of doing in this weird world job that we made.
It's very fun.
Please come hang out and stuff. If you're watching after the fact, we're going to do our best to make sure to put in timestamps so you can see like when we kind of get into the overview of the game.
Yeah.
At least
when the game starts. Yeah,
the game starts and stuff. So you can do that. Please, if you're watching this after the fact, still thumb this video up, leave a comment, turn the live chat on so you can see what we're referencing as we talk to you, because we like to be really interactive with our chat.
If we're live, we're going to talk to chat. Like things like rapid reviews, we actively try to like not talk to chat too much until like the very end of the video. We're doing kind of Q&A. But like live plays like this, we're talking to chat the entire time. So one, be here live because it'll be way more enjoyable that way. Yeah. And then two, it's like turn on the live chat so you can see, but we will put in timestamps so you at least know when the game starts. Because a lot of times we end up talking to chat for like 20 minutes before we even start the game.
That's the typical cadence that we chat and hang out for a while, then play the game, and sort of like, hey, we're just having our game day. You come join us. So again, if you're not interested in that part, and just want to get to the gameplay, check timestamps later, but enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
We're here for the ride.
Atlas said, yeah, I always have the Murphs on in the background whenever I'm editing one of their videos.
How dare you, Jimmy?
Atlas has this in the background, and he's editing us. By the way, we just filmed a whole bunch of fun stuff with Atlas yesterday. I'm very
so excited
for some of the stuff coming
out. Yesterday was really fun.
It was good for the heart.
Yeah.
We tend to, because we are so busy, we tend to get bogged down at a lot of work and don't have a lot of time to like film just stuff for fun a lot of times. And so we've been really actively trying to get ahead so we have time for that. And we've been getting there, and it's been really, really nice to be like, hey, we're just filming, like, we did the like the Codenames video was like that. We're like, we just got to make time to do this because we enjoy doing game houses, paid or unpaid, whatever. They're fun, but they
don't get it twisted. We love our job, and please, publishers, keep it coming.
Yeah, but it's just like one of those things where it's like that is still work, and sometimes work is work, and it's like no one's paying us to be like play Codenames on the floor, It's like
hey, can you guys make some big pointer fingers? And we're like, yes, we can.
So it's like
that's on us. But honestly, Atlas in chat is, again, Jimmy, who works with us now and makes a lot of these things possible because Jimmy can organize and facilitate these things happening, which, we can be working on other stuff while those things happen, and it makes it 10,000 times more possible to do those fun things that we think are really, again, important for engaging our core audience, the people that are going to watch all of our videos, the people that are going to comment on our stuff, that are going to hang out in the live chat with us. We want to do as many things as we can that service that community. And that's no disrespect for people who only show up for our top 10s or for our hot game. That's totally fine. There's never an obligation, but we want to have stuff that is super fun, that's wacky, lets our weirdness shine.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Because there's a lot of folks that are here for it, and we appreciate you. So, a lot more of that stuff to come. If you haven't watched that Codenames video, do watch it. It was super fun. I won't say if we won or lost. We could have done better, but
that's a good indication of what happened.
It's so hard.
Michael Bowling asked a good question that a lot of people ask is, what exactly is the Game House? Is it a business y'all own or a local place that helps y'all out? So it's actually, unfortunately nowadays, it's actually neither. It used to be the latter. So the Game House was a board game cafe in Los Angeles, where we used to live. And that was our game cafe. We went there for years. Before we started doing board game content, it was such a great place. We were literally talking about it the other day, like how much we miss it.
I love that place so much, man.
So many good memories. I mean, I love it so much. So unfortunately, it was a casualty of COVID. Because they did have food there, but like they weren't like a restaurant that's going to do like deliveries and stuff like that. A lot of restaurants were able to survive COVID.
They did convert into a game library, which is really smart. So they made it.
The problem is they made it through COVID,
and then a lot of businesses experienced this where they reopened and. It took us as people a while to go out again.
They thought when they reopened, there'd be a flood of people. We're like, finally, we can go to we can go to the Game House, we can go to this place, we can go to that place, and people kind of didn't come nearly as much as they thought they would. So they ended up closing, and it sucks because they made it through COVID and then they closed, and that was such a bummer. So the reason why we call it our series The Game House is because the original plan when we first started doing these playthroughs, and if you watch the older ones, we filmed some at the Game House, which is why the opener shows the Game House. Because the plan was originally to film like half of them there, half of them at home. It was unfortunately too expensive for us because we had to pay to film there. It was too expensive for us to film there all the time, so we kind of started doing more and more from home.
We started getting busier to the point where we just needed,
we needed to be able to do them at home. And then they closed down. So now the reason why we have it is we keep it as an homage to like our favorite place like on the planet, basically.
I mean,
but it is a place that no longer exists.
We grew up, for lack of a better word, within this hobby at the Game House. Like that's where we tried a bunch of new games and would learn things and expanded our kind of horizons and stuff. And so it's a super precious place.
We got to know the owners really well.
Yeah, we were friends with the owners and things.
So now it's just an homage to a place. It is kind of confusing. People are like, where is that place? Well, it doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately.
But so that is the answer to that. It is just, it's an homage to a really wonderful place that unfortunately closed down. So Atlas said, now that I'm looking at close-ups, I can 100% confirm that new stream settings are much improved. Good. We changed a bunch of our stream settings because they weren't looking very good. And so hopefully they look better now.
Shouts out. Hey, shouts out to that bit rate. Paulina says, so excited for live streams, love hanging out and watching you two play. Yeah, it's so fun. We love it. We love just chilling with the chat, sharing a moment, and everything that kind of comes with that. It's just awesome. It just feels like we're hanging out playing games and stuff. It exists in your heart, Jimmy. That's right, man.
That's right, baby.
That's right. Goodness on Floor was outstanding. Thank you so much. We do have another episode of that coming in a bit with Dave Luza, who's our podcast mate from This Game Is Broken, so that'll be happening, and we'll do more in the future as well.
Of course, yes.
Two beautiful men I love.
Sass, dude.
I was thinking about you yesterday, man. I was just hope you're doing well and staying busy for your editing and stuff. You must be busy.
Sass is the best.
Yeah. So again, we're going to be playing Oranienburger Kanal today, which is an Uwe that we quite like.
We
now,
like
this
a lot.
version is not really available anywhere anymore.
Not
because
really,
they did a crowdfunding campaign. And that was sort of this is...
Yeah, there might have been a little bit of retail, like, in Germany, but, like, that's...
Yeah, but that would have been, like, people who
like
pledged.
a year and a half ago at this point,
So, unlikely. But, again, another publisher is releasing it more widely with new art, and it's just called Kanal with a K, Kanal, and that'll be coming soon. So, when that comes out... and it hopefully is in the States, fingers crossed and all that.
It better.
We'll get a copy of that, and we'll do probably a Game House episode,
Proper
like a
Game House,
filmed thing of that at that time.
Yeah.
But and then I like the banana look. I like the yellow.
I don't hate it. It's I don't expect...
I think this game looks fine.
I think it looks
for
terrible.
what it is.
But I don't expect this game to look great. That's the thing. It's like I'm not expecting it to look great.
It's just, as you'll see when we're getting into it, it's not a game that where there can be much art. Like, I don't know.
Not really. You could potentially put them here, but where would you put it on the little cards?
Yeah.
Right?
So it's. I'm curious what the new one will look like, but I'm like, there's not a lot to change.
I guess I'll switch to this. You can make
those full-size cards
and then put some art on them. That's what I would suggest. It would make this bigger, but it wouldn't make it gargantuan. This game is not very big.
Yeah.
Did you say who's published in the U.S.? I'm not sure. We can't remember off the top of our head now, Barry. Do you know?
It's something with
Doug,
an
you're
S.
in Davis, California. Shouts out Davis. You're nearby us.
Hey, right down the way. Let me check real quick. Let me check.
So sorry to hear that the world needs, talking about the Game House, the world needs more physical board game hangout spots and retail stores. Amazon is nice and convenient, but you got to keep it local if you can. Yeah. Great to hear all memory. Yeah, that's one thing we like about Sacramento, where we moved to from LA. LA, there are a decent amount of game stores, but LA is enormous. So for how big LA is, there's actually not that many game stores.
Yeah.
And there's even less good game stores. Sacramento, while being a lot smaller, just physically, has a lot of game stores, and all of them are pretty darn good. So that's been really, really nice because especially where we lived when we left Southern California, we weren't even in LA, we were up in Ventura, and there were no game stores up there. There was one, and it was okay. We always said our best game store was Barnes & Noble, which was true.
Yeah.
So once the Game House went away, we would still make pilgrimages to Game House because it was an hour away from where we lived.
So the new one,
I thought it was Rio Grande, but
it might be over here on this listing here. It's still Spielworks, which is the original publisher, and then Silex, Sylex. But again, that could just be that we don't have more information. I think a Rio Grande would make sense for carrying it over here. Yeah. So not quite sure. And again, don't know when, but
when, if, who, now, what?
Soon, hopefully. Hopefully. It's been announced for a while, so I'm hoping that's not too long. But
this is the only crowdfunding campaign I regret not backing. Yeah, we didn't back it either. We bought it secondhand.
Yeah, so we had Dave Luza, again, who we just talked about, found a secondhand copy at Essen last year. Yeah. And then Paula, who unfortunately will never live down. We didn't name specifically when we mentioned when we first acquired this. We said, someone brought it back.
She's like,
Paula Deming brought it back. So I just don't want to name drop. You know what I mean? She muled it back for us.
She did. And it's not. I mean, it's a full sized game. It's a Ticket to Ride size box. So it's It's
But it has all the well, I shouldn't say there's all these. There's these kind of two expansions, which are basically different decks of cards.
Yeah.
So it was the full Kickstarter.
So we're playing with the B deck, but the person who had this before built this little foam insert, which is actually really nice. So all the cards. So yeah, there's B, and you can see we're only playing with less than half of the B. Yeah. So again, this with all the stuff.
In the base game, you only had the A and B deck, and there's two boxes that basically got you C and D and E and F.
So you can play this game 12 plus times and never play with a single same card, as if you would remember them all. Yeah. And then I think you could just mix them if you really wanted to.
I think you can. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where they're like, oh, we can't ensure balance and stuff, but I think you probably.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But yeah, it's kind of cool because if you solo this game, and it is great solo, you can basically, and the kind of like the thing that they suggest you do is play 3 games back to back, which will take you through one of the letter decks, and you'll have to shuffle in the third game a little bit.
Yeah.
But basically, you'll play through all the cards that way, and you play like a little 3-game set, and then see what your overall score is. And it's as always, it's just with Uwe's solos, it's just a kind of a beat your own score thing, but it's a fun way to explore through the cards. And I've done that with I think the first 2 or 3 decks, and it's cool. So of course I'm not going to remember a single one of them now.
That's one thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, those cards." I'm like, "Will you remember?" I will not remember any of these cards ever again. That's why I'm like, whatever. Better or worse than Newsfjord? I probably like it better than Newsfjord.
I think it's better than Newsfjord for sure.
But Newsfjord is outstanding. I also have not played. I've only played Newsfjord like
maybe twice.
I think I've definitely played it twice. I don't know if I've played it more than twice.
So we played the World Series of Board Gaming, and then we played our copy. That might be the only 2 for you.
And I do like it, but I have not. Yeah, I've not played it that much. I've played this like 4 or 5 times. I think.
Newsfjord's great though. But yeah.
Caesar said there's no game stores in my town. Yeah, that's a bummer.
I wish we could get them out, far and wide, because I feel like there's an audience, for these things, and if you're in a area where you're not sure if there's as much of a board game community, then stock it full of a bunch of just stuff that's good for families and stuff, and get people in,
So I have to buy it when it comes Canal, because I can barely say the current name. I will say for the Oranienburger Canal, it is phonetic.
Mostly, yeah.
It is Oranienburger Kanal. It is phonetic. I'll give it that at least. But yeah, it's a mouthful.
It's a lot. Canal's just simpler.
Yeah.
But they still kept the case. You're like, oh, it's in Europe, I guess, But yeah, it's a mouthful.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of talk about the game. Again, we're not going to be doing a full overview like we do for our normal Game House, where we film it and stuff like that. But we'll kind of during these playthroughs try and do not a rules teach, but kind of like an overview, so you have an idea of kind of what happens and stuff like that. Unless we're playing a game where we already have an overview. Maybe if we're replaying a game, then we'll just play it.
Sure. And of course, if there's ever questions and stuff,
just ask.
Again, we're here live. We want to engage. So tell us. Canals available in the U.S. from BG Canals. Looking for a partner in North America, but let's hope SM will help. As of September 27th.
Hey, man.
Yeah, so maybe somebody on Rio Grande would do it.
Hey, we out here games,
Hey, we out here. We can become a distributor.
We can be a distributor.
Hey, man. Jimmy, get on it. Give a call.
Call Uwe.
Get to work, man. Clock in. Let's go.
German's not so bad when you realize everything's phonetic. That's how Spanish is. It's always phonetic. So it's like you can say the words. You might not know what they mean, but you can say them. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of other languages
do that better than English does.
Do that better, and I think the main thing where English gets weird is because there's the French influence, and I think French is not so easy to just
like Bordeaux or something like that. There's so many E's and X's and U's and A's.
Someone pick up this game, please. Did it.
Bomb, done it. Doug said, I played the B-Deck solo one time. I like Newsfjord a bit better so far.
Yeah, cool. Both great games.
They're very different games, to be fair. They're not really that similar.
Yeah.
This one is very think. See, it is. Yeah. Mike and I tend to play this game quickly. We tend to play, a lot of people we tend to play this game in 45 minutes. I think because Mike and I just don't dwell on things very much. We're kind of like,
then again, we get good scores. I feel like our scores are good.
I think we're geniuses.
Maybe we're just.
I think we're crazy dumb geniuses.
Yeah, maybe this game just speaks to us. I don't know. But no, you're not wrong. It is. Yeah. It is thinky and puzzly in the way you'll see. Kind of there's the spatial aspect of the way you build and everything is so. I think this game is so freaking cool, man.
I think it's great. It's great. It's all about timing, as you'll see. So so Oranienburger Kanal. This is ultimately a worker placement game, I guess. Where whoever the first player, there are 5 action discs there. The first player will get to go 3 times in a round. Second player will get to go 2. So if Mike's the first player, he will put a stack of discs on an action that he wants to do. Boom. And then he'll do that action. Then I'll take all but one, place it on the action I want to do. Then Mike will take all but one and go boop, boop, boop. And then that'll be it. And then I'll become first player next round. And then I'll have 3 turns to Mike's 2 and yada, yada, yada.
And we're going to rinse and repeat until we get through this deck of cards. And as we buy things from the market down here, that's what we'll refresh.
Refill, exactly.
And there's a bit of an escalation in terms of how many cards are available throughout the game. And
yes, this is an Uwe Rosenberg game, Dunny.
Oh, yeah. Dunny, okay. I was just like, wow, Nick. You're like,
hey, dummy.
Yeah, idiot. It's clearly, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow.
Come for the abuse.
Come for the abuse. Yeah, so then you're building stuff out on your board, huh, Mikey?
So the main thing we're doing is we are buying these cards, which will have a resource cost at the top, and then you're popping them somewhere into your 4x4 grid, and then it's all going to be about surrounding your structures, these are, with different routes, different, things like pathways and roads and canals and tracks and things. And each card is basically going to want to have different things around it.
Yeah.
And they are going to, when you first buy them, they're going to have actions and stuff on them, but they do not trigger right away. They will simply trigger when you fully surround it with paths, regardless of what those are. And then there's also these bridges you can put between structures and stuff. And once you have 2 bridges, it can trigger a second time. And that can be in either order that happens. But yeah, so in the middle, there's always going to be actions, and many of them are going to be dependent on certain routes. So this is saying, I think, depending on...
So that's next to it.
Yeah, if you have at least one track that's showing, and we'll talk about how those things work, but say I had a track right here, and this made sense, you will trigger this top ability.
Yes.
And then this bottom ability, I don't know, what is it? I think turning in a certain amount of wood for a certain amount of clay.
On your camera, each one of those has a thingy. So that one, so if it has a blue arrow, that means it has to be directly adjacent to this. So for every track next to it, you'll get 2 ore. And then this is for every 1, 3, 5, or 7 wood
that you have.
You will gain that much clay.
Yeah.
Double check that, but I think that's what that means.
Yeah, and this is really useful because there is different
It just tells you what every single card does. Yeah, so if something's in blue, that means you have to have that thing. If something is in red, you are going to have to pay that thing. So in this case right here, you can pay 2 or 5 ore to get 7 taller or I think 12 points.
12 prestige, 12 points.
So so you have like that, and then if there is, and then if there is one with an arrow, kind of like the little compass arrow right there, that means it just has to be on your board. It doesn't have to be specifically next to that card.
Yep.
So yeah, so you'll play that card, and so as Mikey said, you will then activate it twice. So it's kind of all about timing, because sometimes you get a card, you're like, oh, you can turn in ore to do this. Well, it's like, well, you don't have any ore.
So you maybe don't want to trigger it right now.
You don't want to trigger that card. So you have to like wait, and then you can kind of trigger it at different times. So you're like, okay, this one wants to have canals around it. So let me build up some canals around it, and then I'll trigger it. Yep. And it's kind of all about that. But the cards are like, again, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And then yeah, that's kind of what you're doing. And so again, so the different action spaces you have here, oops, wrong one, boop. So this one right here, you can build one of these structures. Again, you will have to pay the structure cost and then put it, and you can put it anywhere on your board. And then you can build a path or a road. And I will say that paths here are also the only thing that can be overbuilt. Mm-hmm. You can build like a road or a railway or a canal over that. Also, your canals and your railways must continue. You can only have like one. You can have them branch, but they have to be continuous. All your other stuff doesn't have to be continuous at all. So you can build one road. Here you can build one structure. Once the cards go away, you will then have another action you can do here. So in addition, you can build one bridge once all the green cards are out. Here you can build a maximum of 3 paths and or roads. And then you can also alternatively build a bridge, another path, and another road, which is pretty good. This one you can build 2 routes of any kind. So that could be...
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to be able to build the canal and track.
Yeah, exactly.
Pieces.
And then over here you can alternately build one structure, but that'll only be for like the last round of the game. And then down here is Resource Town. So you can get 4
Welcome to Resource Town.
4 wood, 4 clay, and here you can get 3 wood, 3 clay, or 3 ore. You can't mix them. And alternatively, you can instead build 1 bridge. One thing we will say is it's got this classic Uwe resource wheel, baby. So you have...
It's a little different than like glass roads.
Yeah, because it's not automatic like it is in things like glass roads. So you have wood, you have ore, you have clay, stone, and then brick.
I think this is iron.
Iron, you're probably right. Stone seems easier to get. And so basically, whenever you have something like this, in something like glass road, this would automatically go and come over. This one doesn't do that. You essentially have to pay to do that. At any point during your turn, you can pay $2 to move this over 1, which again will decrease all these by 1 and increase these by 1. And you can do that as many times as you basically have the ability to.
Yep.
You also, anytime on your turn, can pay to just get more of your basic resources, not your fancy ones. So if you're going from 0 to 1, it's going to cost you 1. If you're going from 1 to 2, it's going to cost you 2. If you're going from 2 to 3, it's going to cost you 3.
Yeah, basically whatever you're moving into, that's the cost.
Exactly. So you can do that as an anytime action.
Real quick, Nick, we got a Chris Duffy alert.
I know, I saw. Chris Duffy, I love you. Are you still in SAD, Chris Duffy?
Chris says, so YouTube recommended me a video called Games We Disagree On, and I gotta say, I grew up with Nick, and I love Nick. But how dare you besmirch the name of Seven Wonders Duel? Thank you, Chris! I've been saying it, man!
It's not my favorite game. Chris, have you seen the new Lord of the Rings one that's coming out?
Oh, bro.
I'm very excited for that one. I like Seven Wonders Duel. I don't like it nearly as much as everyone else does, is my main thing.
But you're gonna like that Seven Wonders Duel, Lord of the Rings version, baby.
Yeah, and that's, honestly, y'all, that's the game. One thing I like about this game is the game is dumb simple.
Yeah, in terms of what you're doing,
like in terms of what you do, yes, strategically with the way you work the cards gets very thinky, very deep. But like
the actions are really simple.
Actions are crazy simple. How you put the cards into play is like very simple. Even the card effects can get kind of complicated, but again, there's a booklet that just tells you exactly what they all do. And that's pretty much it. Again, the game will end when the cards are out. The structures here will have points on them. They also might like generate points like this one, so you'll get points for that. You get points for your fancy resources are all worth 1 point. Whatever your lowest of your basic resources, you'll get that many points. So if I had like this, I would get 3 because my clay and my wood are my lowest. And then money is a point. Any points tokens you got throughout the game.
Yep.
And then roads, railways, and canals, each one of those is worth a point.
Yep, and you have -1 point for every space that doesn't have a route. So even covering it up with a pathway is essentially a point because you're not losing a point. So, yeah. The Chris Duff still in Saks.
Let's go. We gotta hang out, dude.
What's up?
This is great. You should come to the studio.
Let's play a game night, yeah. Yeah,
there's a new Lord of the Rings one. It looks incredible.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle Earth, and it's based on the mechanism, same designers as Seven Wonders Duel, and but very Lord of the Ringsy and kind of some area control stuff. So
on Board Game Geek said there's a typo in the title of the video. There is. I misspelled through, but hey, who cares? You know. Thank you for the interaction. You know. No. It says there's an I somewhere in there. It says like Throuigh.
Throuigh.
Yeah, it's like that. I was typing it quickly.
As we said, English is hard. So.
Yeah, it's hard. So the best Uves for me, number 3, right behind Le Havre and Agricola. Yeah, Le Havre's.
I could feast on Le Havre right now, dude.
Oh, Le Havre is so good.
I'll play that in a minute, bro. We had to dust that one off.
Hi, Carrie. Someday I'll introduce the brothers to the best Uve of all time, Space Beans.
Space Beans.
So Throuigh is French. That's why there's so many G's, H's, and U's in it.
There you go. There you go. Don't blame us. Blame the French.
Blame the French. I usually do.
It's a general course of action we do.
Okay.
Honestly, frankly, Canadians.
Yeah.
Too close. Too close.
All right, so Mikey is first because he happens the red disc.
Oh, man.
No one's Field of Arl. No, Fields of Arl is so good.
I hope that with a new one, they keep these just chonky discs.
They are very
dude.
chonky.
I like them so much.
Yeah, it's one of these, like, the production of the game is fine, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so let's do 2 or a brick.
Agricola is trash. I've also never played it. So, just going off of vibes, you know?
So, whoa. Sir?
Sir?
So this one in the B deck introduced these little traffic light situations. So what this one, what it's saying is on the first activation, if you have 2 canals next to your thing, you can pay 2 ore to get $7.
Oh, okay.
On the second activation, you pay 5 ore for 12 points.
I didn't know they had traffic.
This one right here is saying that basically for every card that has not activated yet, you get a taller. Ooh. And you also do the top part. So just know that this one introduces some of those first activation, second activation.
Fancy.
Blah, blah, blah.
Feast Road is the Uve GOAT. For me, it's between Feast Road and Le Havre. Le Havre's probably my favorite, but I mean, that goes to show just how good Uwe Rosenberg is, right? We're all just like arguing about what's
officially per my top 100 games of all time. This is number 1, Le Havre's number 2, Feast is number 3. But it's close, y'all. It's close.
Hello from KS. You're from Kickstarter. Wow.
Hey, what's up?
Wow.
Where's my package?
Thanks for coming.
Kansas?
Kansas is KS.
Definitely no other state. Yeah. Okay, I'm just stalling because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I want to build something. I have no money.
So I'm happy to allow Big Grick. Big Grick is what we should call it.
Big Grick.
That's what the 15th anniversary edition should have been called.
Yeah, dude.
So number 1, Fields of Arrow is damn good, but I'm only soda. I can't rank it. Bonus points for Pete. Yeah, more games need Pete Pogs. I've been saying it.
Okay, I'm actually going to go here because I can get it taller from the space, and I can build a structure and a road or pathway.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 2 clay to build this, which is the Planningsbureau or the Planning Bureau. And I'm gonna, this doesn't really matter where this one goes a ton. So I'm gonna go down here, and then I'm going to, again, I can build a road if I want, which costs a brick. So I'll pay a brick, and we'll build a road.
This game also has a very good player aid that basically just tells you everything you need to know. Also in German if you want to.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, everything is dual language. There's German and English on all the cards and stuff. So I'm gonna build it right down here. So now I have 1 or more roads, so I'll definitely get the ore when I activate that in the future.
Future! So don't say you're from Kansas, you'll get grief. We do trash the middle of the country quite often. we like where we live, you know?
It's just
Is
so...
it a Midwest party? Yeah. Our chat's usually a Midwest party.
Every board game, anything is a Midwest party.
Board games are huge.
As much as we pretend, and again, someone commented like, "Well, you hit the Midwest." We don't.
We don't. It's all
kidding.
Jokes.
I don't want to ever. It's trash. I don't want to go there. No, I'm just kidding.
But
Kansas is great because it's just so middle.
It's the smack
like, where the hell is that?
Michigan, all right. Yeah, South and Chad, we got
a lot of Michiganders.
Yeah,
in here.
Michigan, you know, Michiganders.
Michigan folks. Jimmy's Michigan.
Yeah, originally, yeah. Unfortunately,
you know, we like him despite it.
Yeah, you know. Okay, so what else we got here? Do we start with any money?
Hell no, baby.
Nothing?
Nope.
Really?
Double check, man. But every time I'm always like, do we start with money? And it's always,
nope,
no.
We sure don't.
Hey, just because you ain't us. Shouts out now. Barry, proud, baby.
That Michigan life. The Tigers have been doing good.
Hey.
They're going to see Astros. They're winning, right? Aren't they?
They knocked them out. The Astros are gone.
They're already gone?
Yes.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize it was quite that far along yet.
Right?
Dude, let's go Tigers. Hell yeah.
Dude, for the first time in a long time, the Astros
Here's the thing. I still feel bad
out.
for sweeping them in the World Series. So, honestly, I'm all Tigers because the Giants aren't in, so I don't care.
Yeah, Giants are way out. So.
And I don't want the Dodgers to win, so yeah.
I do want the Dodgers
I don't want the Dodgers.
No, okay, let me rephrase. I want Shohei to win.
I don't care. He shouldn't have gone to the Dodgers. He should have gone to the Giants.
Yeah, he should have. Well, of course. If I have
here's the thing. Would he have a 50-50 year if he's in the Giants? Probably not. Because our park, I assume, is harder to hit home runs in.
Dodger Stadium isn't the most friendly either.
Nah.
But dude, think about it, man. He'd be.
Do you think if he was in
the
Coors,
Bay, dude?
He should have just gone to Coors.
Oh, gross.
I know, but like, think of his home run record.
Forget about it. He'd have 90.
Okay, so what was I gonna do? I actually didn't have any plans at all. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get 4 wood.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. So remember, it's not like last round where it automatically goes. You have to pay money dollars.
$2.
Although at the end of the round,
you
will get 1 free click if you want to.
Click, click, boom.
So board games are huge because we don't have enough things to do, but seriously, we tend to have more disposable income. You have more disposable income, but honestly, that isn't.
I think it's the weather.
During the winter, you guys have like snow and stuff. Like where we live, especially like somewhere like LA, it's like 75 all year. So
California,
it's like,
you're not wrong. California is hella expensive. That's for sure.
Accurate.
But I really think that it's like
yours
the
inside.
reason LA doesn't have a ton of game stores, like, because there's freaking beaches and stuff, and it's like. You know, there's that competition in the Midwest when the weather's miserable.
You're inside
like,
mostly, yeah.
Dude, and like, what else would you rather do than like cozy up and like play board? It sounds amazing.
Like it is bigger. There's a reason why a lot of the big conventions are in the Midwest.
Yeah.
It's because it's bigger there. It is.
100%. I mean, a lot of publishers are based in, like, how many publishers are based in, like, Minneapolis, man?
Yeah, like Minnesota specifically.
A few. Like, you know, it's...
There's, like, 3, I think.
Yeah.
Fantasy Flight, Ship Theory, and I think one more is all based
big
in,
ones, like giant ones.
Like, you could dang near walk to each other, yeah.
I'm going to get clay.
Yeah.
Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's a good thing.
Yeah.
That powers this industry. That certainly ain't us.
So harsh.
So harsh.
I want to build something, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
I got me $1 and I'm feeling rad though.
Yeah, not having a doll hair is hurting a bit.
Get yourself some money, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, leader, yeah. Asmodee North America's in Minnesota.
Yeah, because it used to be Fantasy Flight, and that's because they're in Roseville. I remember because they put out a job listing once, because Roseville is also a town near Sacramento. Oh. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're in Roseville? And then it turns out it's Roseville, Minneapolis. Minnesota, rather. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, all plays in Kansas, Stonemeyer, Missouri, yep.
Yeah. It's
all up and down there.
They're all over the place in the Midwest. Yeah, it's makes sense. I don't know what to do here because, like, I mean, I guess I can go here. I'll go here, build some path. I don't have any cards. I don't have, like, much of a goal here. I'll build a road. I don't really have, like, a plan for this.
They're in the better Roseville. Does your Roseville have Golfland and Sunsplash?
Does it?
Boom.
Does it have the Roseville Galleria?
Boom. Huh?
Yeah.
We can't do that. They have the Mall of America, so we can't. The Roseville Galleria.
Is Mall of America great?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right. Okay.
So, Mike has one last turn.
Last action. I'm going down here. I'm going to pop for 3 wood. 1, 2, 3. I wish you 3 wood. Okay, end of the round. So we are going to put taller dollars on each of the top actions. Any that weren't selected on the bottom would get them, but in this case, they all did. So I'll start moving these.
Boom. Refill back up to 4.
Boom.
Bam. And then we can get a free kick if we want to.
I am going to take that.
I think I am going to too, but man.
Free bitty bump.
But.
Late to the party, but we out here, jabble dabble do.
Jabsies.
I saw you mentioning during, I think, Rapid Reviews the other day that you were considering BGG Con. So.
Oh, but jabs, please.
Are you just considering like which day to arrive?
Everyone should go to BGG Con. It's the best
because you don't just go, because we'll be there.
I'm going to go here. Okay. Build a Strook shoe.
Yeah.
I think I could do that one. I would need a bunch of rails around it. Now let's do this one. So I'm going to do this one. Get wrecked. So this one here, I think I'm going to put it here.
Yeah, so for every road you have, you get...
It's going to cost me 3 wood. 1, 2... Oh my gosh, I have no reason. 3 wood or 3 clay. I don't have 3 clay, but then a tala. Tala. So this is one for every road around it. I will get 2 wood and then a point, which is cool. I already have 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel the need to like max that out, but
you can get 2 or 3. It's probably pretty.
Yeah, good. It's probably pretty worth it. Again, I can activate it twice too, so I could do like 1 for like 2 and then activate it for more.
That's true.
Later. God, this game's great.
This game's amazing.
I said BGG Fall. I missed Rapid Reviews this month unless I was in a fugue state. When did you say that then? You usually are in a fugue state.
Maybe it was a comment. Why do I? Or maybe it was in Discord or something. I saw you. Maybe am I making that up completely? Can't do BGG Con this fall. Oh, okay. Maybe.
Boo. Seriously, y'all, if you're looking for a game playing con where you just sit around playing games,
don't know what I was thinking, y'all.
And we go to both every year. So if you also want to play a game with us, it's a good place to do it.
It's a great place to do it. It's it's very fun every time. I think I'm gonna go down here and get some ore. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I wanted that spot too because I need freaking any resources. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go here, get some woo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get wrecked. Get BG out of Texas, please. No, right, facts. I will say this about BGG Con. At least for because again, none of the cons are anywhere near California. At least it's only halfway across the country.
It's not so far for us.
As opposed to like halfway across the country and way north like Indianapolis or PAX, which is like the farthest away we could possibly get.
I watched 1.5 to 2 movies and we're there. It's great.
Yeah, it's like it's at least somewhat close.
If I'm going to Texas, it's going to go to people I know and enjoy. Well, I haven't dated Tim.
Oh my gosh, do your
thing. And for no other reason really. So
I can build two routes of his choice.
Gosh, I want to build 2 tracks, and no matter how I slice it, it ain't gonna happen. Oh, fun! Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were talking about that. We were talking about that at I think
the Yen Cons?
At Gen Con. Yeah, that That's awesome. I'm going to build a track for 1 wood and 1 iron.
Ooh.
Build it, I think, like yeah. And then I'm going to build... I'm going to build a road with a brick right here. Maybe that's stupid. I'm going to build it up here.
Road with a brick. Better than out of freaking chicken fingers.
I mean, I'm hungry. I could eat chicken fingers if you're offering. Okay, now see you. Sorry. Denver would be good. Yeah, Denver would be cool.
Denver would be cool.
Moving all them games.
Denver would be nice because it's such a big airport too. Yeah. Oh, you know, they won't do it because they're based out of Dallas. So like they're not going to move.
The reason they're there is because that's where they are.
Yeah. I'm going to go here.
But it'd be cool. Have you seen? So like Denver International Airport obviously has a history and conspiracies and stuff. And they're doing a bunch of construction.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've seen those, yeah.
Yeah, and so rather than like just doing the, hey, sorry, partner, dust, or like, they're like construction or cover up. And they're like leaning into the conspiracy.
They have been for years, it's great.
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
if
like,
you don't know, there's all these conspiracies around the Denver airport.
And they embrace it. And I'm like, that's great.
Which is the best way to cover it up.
Yeah, exactly. We know what you're doing, man.
We know what you're doing.
All right. So again, all 3 got taken in the bottom. So
again, y'all, see how simple this game is? This game's good. Look how yellow it is.
Got yellow. We'll start popping off when we start getting these.
Alrighty, so
structures
this
going.
one looks like if you have 0, 1, or 2 paths around this card, you can get 5, 2, 1 different.
So basically, you want to have as few pathways as possible.
That's right. So it looks like you want them, you don't.
Yeah.
You get 5 different. So you essentially get 1 of everything.
Yeah. If you don't have any pathways.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's kind of tough to do because again, it's expensive to not have pathways. But if you're freaking dope like I am,
man, you know what? Oh, end of the round. I'm gonna take my bump. I'm gonna take my free bump. End of the round.
See, so yeah, there's a whole bunch of different conspiracies around Denver Airport. Yeah, look it up because it's like we did a whole episode on for Death by Monsters once, and it's like there's so many different conspiracies around it. It's wild.
They're basically a lot of it boils down to like there's underground bunkers beneath the airport where a bunch of
like tons
New World Order stuff is happening.
There's like this weird demonic horse statue.
Yeah, Lucifer, dude.
There's like a whole bunch of stuff with like the Masons. It's like wild.
It's wild. Yeah, like Illuminati stuff. It's it's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Get my monies, and I'm going to build a structure. Did you want a bump, or did you do a bump? Or?
I can't bump because I have ore here. Oh, I could pay. I'll pay
half-price bump.
Pay this because anytime to do that, bump. Yeah. That's actually that's a great idea. Cool. Thank you. I'm glad I thought of it.
I'm glad you too, man. It would have been embarrassing.
It would have been embarrassing if I'd forgotten that.
Okay, speaking of money, I'm going to spend $1 to get a wood. I wish you would.
What's up, Linnaeus?
What is the order that I want to do this in?
Oh, Mike's got his hands on his face.
It's happening. Okay, I'm going to spend a wood and a clay. Whoopsie. And I'm going to get this card, speaking of. I'm going to pop it right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
I really want those.
So it's half surrounded.
Yeah.
I don't currently have pathways. This also allows me to build a road or a path. I'll spend a brick to build a road.
Yeah. Oof. I also wanted that card. Okay. Man, stars and stripes.
Banana game. Yeah, you ain't wrong. What was your role playing, Linnea?
You ain't wrong, Linnea. I will go.
Oh yeah, Linnea, we just ravaged the Midwest.
I'm gonna go here.
As we are wont to do.
It's all fun. I'm just gonna get 3 ore because I had none. Now I have a decent resource. I got 2 brick and iron. I got 3 of everything else. So I'm like, okay, now I can finally do some stuff.
I'm just saying, on the Midwest, they made all those states flat just so it's easier to fly over them. You know what I mean? Just ride over them. Just pass it on.
They literally went out there and just flattened them.
Yeah, just flatten them down, man. Get out of the way.
That's the crazy thing to me. It's like I literally fundamentally can't fathom is like having snow but not mountains.
Yeah.
Because like in California, it snows in the mountains, but nowhere else. So like,
So
you're like, yeah, it snows, but it's
is
flat. And I'm
hills.
like, that doesn't make sense to me.
It's weird.
It's very odd. Said, is
all
yellow
that
just
snow,
another
no
type
one
of
to
beige? I think yellow's better than beige. I'll say it.
I mean, but you're not
It's
wrong.
more mature
You're not
choice,
wrong.
you know?
Tranquility the Ascent. Man, I like that version a lot. I really do. I'm resource poor. I gotta get flush.
Eric Moon in chat said, I used to work at the Denver airport, and I heard there is Native American music playing in some of the tunnels where there are grave sites discovered during construction. Yeah, that's also like on top of some grave sites. Yeah, nuts.
You praise the Tigers, so I'm not feeling any hate at all. Heck yeah. See, we balance it out.
Yeah,
we balance it out.
That's right, baby.
We get snow all the time. It do be cold here.
That's so weird.
crazy
It's
to me.
legitimately odd to me.
Yeah.
Like snow and flat doesn't make sense in my mind.
Like, what? What does that mean? Dude, it's too much money.
So the rivers and rails have to stem from the pre-printed ones. I believe so because you have to have it continually. Now the other side of this board, I'll just.
Yeah, you can build anything anywhere with the exception of the tracks and the
This is like the harder side where you start with nothing. So you could also.
I think you start with these 4 elements, but you get to place them where you want.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think you are correct. Oh gosh.
Yeah, but you have to continue your tracks and canals, otherwise things can go willy-nilly like.
Well, like people start freaking out. And start rioting.
All right, I'm just gonna go here and get 4 wood. 1, 2. Indecision was striking.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go pop. I'm gonna build a Strook shoe. Now there's a couple on here that I
Build.
think we'll do this one. It's not worth any points on its own.
I'm building the boat.
Man. So this is one where if I have 1 or more rails next to it, I get 3 ore. If I have 1 or more canals next to it, I get 3 clay. And if I have 1 more roads next to it, I get 3.
So you could get all 3 of those.
You could get all 3, which would be freaking dope. Now, the problem is my rails, my canals are not close to each other, so I am probably going to try and activate. This is why I love the timing of this game, because I'm like, I'm nowhere near this. So like, I'm going to work towards this for later. I could go like canal, rail, or something like that, and do it like that. So
no rush. Linnea, any update on the U.S. release version of this? No. We were talking about it in chat earlier, and someone was mentioning that they are currently looking for U.S. distribution. So not sure.
And our game company is not quite big enough to.
We Out Here Games. So we start saying We Out Here Games, and then it gets out there.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys need to come to the Midwest in January. I went to Minneapolis in February.
Yeah. You liked it.
It was fine.
It
was a very mild week, to be fair. The weather was not crazy.
It was 3 degrees out. It was very hot. Okay, so 2, 4, maybe 5. Pinching pennies, baby.
I'm pinching pennies.
Take those pennies and I shall.
I shall pinch them.
I believe. Okay, I'm gonna go here, balling out of control with my money.
Speaking of, I'm definitely gonna bank on that new unmurphed. Gotta get the fancy production one. Yeah, again, we're not entirely sure what we're gonna charge for it. It'll be not that much though.
Yeah, minimal.
Because the new one it's nicer. We're not gonna lie, it's nicer.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend 1 clay to get a pathway. Ooh. Pop it right there.
Pop it.
So if you have, this will now activate since it's fully surrounded.
Okay.
If I have 1 or more roads, which I do, I get 4 ore. 1, 2, 3, 4 ore. And for every card on my board that hasn't been activated, I get $1. There's only 1, but I'll get $1.
Okay.
Dollar, by that I mean $1.
$1. So is this game too lightweight for a capstone game? I don't think so.
No. Yeah. You know, I wonder if that's a possible thing just because
they might have tried to get it, they just couldn't, you know.
Yeah, or they're taking Black Forest, you know, over here, so I could see them doing something like that. I'd say it's a definite landing place that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also might not have any connection to Spielworks. It just depends. They definitely have certain publishers that they bring over their games a lot.
Yeah.
So who knows? Yeah. Okay, and that is it. So
Dan D says, I mean, any same publisher should see UBA's name and be interested in picking this up. Agreed. I think it says...
Which ones at the bottom weren't?
Clay wasn't.
Okay. All right, fam. So, we're out of the greens.
Yeah. So we're into these, which means we draw one more card. So we now have 5 available.
Yep. So now again, the green spot here, you can now additionally build a bridge.
Yep, those cost a wood apiece, and you have to go between structures that have a route beneath them. So I couldn't like build out to here, you know, things like that. That'd be insane.
I think Captain has some agreements. People were talking like, hey, maybe they'll be the one to bring it. I gotta imagine they would want to.
Yeah. I would not be surprised by that. Do you like the game artwork? I don't mind it. There's honestly not a lot of artwork.
No, there's not.
And like the cards are super functional where there's iconography and stuff, and there's like a little bit of a watermark background. I don't mind it. It's very functional. It's just like I don't know.
So it doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me.
It's not one of those games where I'm actively being like,
I'm coming here for the art. I actually like the cover. Like I like the image within it. Like the yellow's a choice.
I think I like that. That's fine.
Nice.
Again, it's very yellow. It's not like something like a Tilliton where I'm like actively being like, the art is making me like this game less, you know?
That's again what I'm curious about just because of the cards. Now you made a good point. If they make larger cards, they can put some art around.
A little bit, yeah.
But I don't really know like how much art you can put into this.
It's also at this point like kind of a lot of art because there's a lot of cards. So they probably won't.
I only say that to say like keep your expectations proper on the new version in terms of how it looks, because I just don't think it's going to be that much better.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Did I want to do, or did you want to do a free...
But the theme is so important. It's canals and infrastructure stuff.
It's a mechanical game, and that's it. Do you want to do a free bump? I don't know if I'm going to.
I'd have to pay a clay.
Because I already have 2.
I'll pay $1 to do that to get my bump. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here. Take this, and I think I'm gonna build this card. So this is about to pay 2 brick or 2 starn, or 2 iron. I think I'll take 2 bricks. So this one I want to have canals around it. If I have 1, 2, or 3 canals, I will always get 2 clay, but then I'll either get 1, 3, or 4 taller, and 0, 1, or 2 points. For every road I have around it,
get a wood.
I'll get a wood. So my thing is, if I can go like...
You go 3 canals and 1 road.
That's kind of the plan. Maybe I can go like canal, because I want canals around this. Maybe I can go canal, road. Yeah. So that's why you start getting this like thinkiness of like, what's the most efficient way? I also want roads around this. Yeah. So actually okay, see, Nick, you're so smart.
Thinking it through.
Freaking genius out here.
Chris says, it's fine isn't the hottest take on artwork. No, it's not.
But it's better than it's trash, you know?
Passable?
Yeah, it's passable. My favorite part of the design is the 2 big lemon pies. I agree. This is the best part. This is like aggressively orange. I mean, yellow.
Yeah, it's out here.
Ooh, so Capstone and Spielworks have reached an agreement for Capstone to release all of the publishers' heavy Euro games in this market.
Whoa.
The company's announced. Ooh, I hope that means this is coming over. It would make sense. They release games like this. It's why they're like my favorite publisher, because they bring over all the big German Euros.
Yep. Our kind of publisher. I'm going to go here. I can build 2 routes.
You know what game has engaging artwork? Seven Rose Duel. It's fine.
All right, I'm going to build 2 routes. I'm going to spend 1 wood, 1 iron to build a track.
What?
I thought I heard the door. And then I'm going to spend a brick to make a road up here. And that's going to surround this card. So now I'll say, now again, this says if you have 0, 1, or 2 pathways, you'll get 5, 2, or 1 different resource. I don't have any pathways, so I'm going to get 1 of every resource, which is a boon.
Oof, man, that's nuts.
Yeah, so that is pretty sweet. And that's my turn.
Yeah, I'm not surrounding much. I'm not really close to surrounding much either. So,
Whoa. Okay. So the new relationship between Capstone and Spielworks begin with 3 games planned for release in the upcoming months: Racing Chicago, which is probably gonna be amazing just based on that name. Epos, a Gentes game.
I like Gentes.
I'm curious about that.
I really like Gentes.
And Dulcissima
Vita. I love when Dulcissima Vitas. You know what I'm saying?
It's my favorite thing.
It's my favorite thing what they do. You know? Matt and I played Dreadful Meadows Wednesday night, and boy howdy, the game is so cute and perfect for the season. I freaking love it. And that game is deeper than it seemed. I love.
It's an every October kind of game for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm so scared, dude.
Hey man, that's how I live my life.
Then I'm gonna go here. I can build up to 3 paths and or roads. Roads? Oh no, roads is
bricks.
Bricks, ain't it? I could spend. I have to spend $4 dues.
Oh, do you need 2?
No, I want to build more than one road if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll spend $4 and go doo-doosh, doo-doosh.
Wow.
Oof.
Yeah.
Just to give me. I have so much freaking iron.
much iron.
But I'm gonna go bop bop. Build 2 roads. I'm gonna go flurp, blurp, surround this one. Okay, so I have surrounded this meow.
Yeah.
So this one again is going to be for every road I have around it, I will get 2 wood and 1 point. So I have 3. So I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 pints. Look at these thematic points.
3 prestige, baby.
Okay, wreck, y'all. Look at those. Look how yellow they are.
Chris out here trolling says, you know what game has engaging artwork?
And I
Seven
was
Wonders Duel. Don't you dare, it's fine. Seven Wonders Duel art. Every single card is a banger illustration. I can tell you this, because it's the kind of game where play. I have never once looked at the art, yeah.
Is there good art? I don't know.
I could, maybe.
No, the art's great. Yeah, just trolling you because I love it. How to play through of Dune War for Arrakis? Honestly, Kim, I would love to play it.
Yeah.
I like Dune. I like War of the Ring.
Yeah.
So I do want to play it.
I think it'd be
when
really
will
fun.
that happen? If that will happen, probably not for a while.
TBD.
Let's be honest, we don't have the game. So
TBD on that. TBD on that.
if Simon wants to send it to us,
TBD.
they are free too. But I
TBD
probably
on that.
won't buy it because we will never ever play it.
TBD on that.
We don't have time. So Simon, hit us up and
TBD
send it
on
to us.
Okay, I'm coming here.
All right, James, we'll see you later.
I'm going to build a structure, and then I can build a bridge if I want, and I probably will. I'm going to build this structure here, so I'm going to pay a wood and a tala to make you holla. And I'm going to throw it right down here, because this one wants to be surrounded by as many tracks as possible. Sir, calm down. And I will spend a wood to build a bridge. So again, you have to go between 2 structures, aka cards, and there has to be a route between them.
We build that bridge. We build that bridge. You can change that song into anything, really.
Oh man, how good. I'm gonna go there between those structures.
And structure. So again, so once you have 2 bridges, that's when you get to activate it. I was gonna say again, you don't have to do the paths and the bridges.
Yeah.
You could technically do the bridges first.
But that's the other way they can activate.
yes. Yeah. Oh man, I feel like I'm not doing anything.
You know, you build it up.
I feel like I'm not doing anything.
You build it up.
You build it up. You can do it with everything. See? I'm gonna go here and get 3.
You go and vote.
I'm gonna get 3 clay. Really? Any syllables?
Get out the vote, everybody.
Any syllables that come any close to that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Okay, that's the
That's
end of the
it.
round. Okay. So that one gets a coin.
Yeah. So let's do this first, yeah. Boom. And then there are some coins. This game's amazing.
This game's incredible.
Blop, blop, blop.
2 more cards.
New curd. New curd. Okay. Just want 2 paths.
Different routes. Oh.
Bunch of stuff that
That's
wants
interesting.
paths. Okay. So this one you have to turn an ore and a point to get wood and then money.
One, two, three, 1, 2, or 3 ore and 1 prestige to get
2 wood.
I mean, think about it, you're turning 1 point into 5, 6, or 7.
Yeah, which is
definitely
great. And taller is technically worth a point. So like if you kept it, it's like you are doing it.
It's definitely not a bad deal.
So this is 1 path gets you 4 points.
Yep.
And then if you have 2, 3, or 4 different routes, types of routes,
you
just get 2, 2, and 2. Ooh, man. That's the thing is like, and then again, there's so many cards in the game that it's just like, you can just build these crazy, they're so good.
Crazy flarp engines, as I like to say.
Yeah. Played a 4-player game of Tillitum last weekend, and the board was popping by the end of the game. I bet.
Yeah, I bet. A 4-player game,
one of the things like the pieces in Tillitum are fine.
Yeah.
The art is.
And like for me, I just wish that on that they'd put a little bit of texture behind it. Just something to give it a little bit of dimension. I get that you don't want to distract from the information, but something.
Something, yeah.
And then maybe you have like character portraits for those characters. They're a little rough.
Well, it's like you have stuff like Barcelona stuff that's like gorgeous, and it's just like. And I feel like Board and Dice recently their games have been very pretty. And then occasionally there's like because even like things like Tabanusi, the other kind of big T games, look fine. And then Tillitum is just like, man, who greenlit the art on this one?
Yeah.
Or who greenlit the lack of art, I would say, more so than the art itself.
Let's get some wood.
Oh, do you want to do a free kick?
No.
I don't think I'm going to either. Although, do I need that brick, though? Yeah, you know what? I am, because I don't know if I need this ore.
I could have done it. I will do it.
Well, Mike cheated. Mike cheated. I didn't.
No.
Mike cheated. I didn't. I didn't move it.
No.
I didn't move mine. Oh my stars! This one costs $4 too. Wowzers! I really want that one, but I'm like, gosh.
She expensive. It's worth 9 prestige.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like.
So it's again net positive, but it's an investment.
Yeah, getting money is tough, honey. Yeah, and I have like no money to build.
Sisu, never out of left field, says, I love the little bubbles, our faces and bubbles. I do too. Nick made that, and I'm like, this is so great.
Well, it's like we want to be able to show both of us, but we want to be able to have the majority of it down here.
Real estate for here.
And we used to have like an overlay where we were like in boxes, but it takes up more room of the board than we really want to. So I was like, I like this. I'm glad you like it. I think it's pretty unobtrusive. Yeah. It's one thing, because like our background is gray and our table is gray, so I feel like we kind of blend in, so it's kind of a nice little. It's nice. I'm glad you like it, because I think it looks really nice too.
Now, Barry, good luck with your flu and COVID shot. I got mine last
Get mine this weekend,
a week ago today. So Cash Liam, listen. I see Cash Liam says, hey Mike, ... You already know the answer.
How are you doing, friend?
You already know the answer. I have not watched that show. I am ashamed every single day of my life.
I'm going to build a structure. I think I am going to build this one.
It's almost like green screen vibes. Yeah. It's kind of like a happy accent that we sort of blend in. It's nice.
I'm going to build this one. This one also wants to be...
I'm nodding like y'all can see me. Yeah. We didn't shrink down. You aren't on the table right now. No, we are, B-Whoop. We don't need to break that illusion.
B-Whoop.
We are carrying around things in little wheelbarrows and making little wood deposits.
So this one, again, I want different stuff. Oh, man, this is... I'm trying to think of where to put this one.
I did want that card. That's a pretty cool one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't pay for this, too. Bump, bump, and bump. Gosh, earlier I wish I'd paid with the freaking iron instead of brick. I've been needing brick way more.
Giant arm still, yeah. What it do? Charlie Brown out here.
Oh, hey!
Got a live
stupid
play.
Rat creature, which, again, Charlie Brown, you're the best name ever. And then I took
everything I wanted.
I can also build a bridge on this spot, which I think I will. Let's twerk. Bridge is just one wood, right?
Yep, bridges are one. Yeah. Again, player aid, off the charts, amazing. Has everything you need to know.
Well, again, it goes like this is the whole game.
Yeah,
that's how simple the game is. As you can see, like it's crazy simple.
Dude, Charlie, so happy to have you here in chat. How's your Friday going?
I'm so glad we're gonna play Robo Tricks. I'm so glad you're gonna get the chance to play it. I loved that game.
Oh my gosh, I'm so fired up.
Stupid Rat Creature in chat is gonna bring a copy of Robo Trick, which we talked about in our rapid reviews, a trick taking game that I really, really liked. So we're gonna play it at BGG Con. I'm very, very excited because I love that game. It's so good.
Am I first player? No. Yeah.
No, I was first.
No, I'm first player. Okay, so I'm gonna get 2 more turns this round. I'm trying to map out my 2 roads. 1, 2, 3. I think I am gonna do this. I'm gonna build to the bone. I'm gonna build this one. So it's gonna be a brick and iron, $4.
You have so much money.
We out here, bro.
God, the money is killing me.
We out here, bro. So this would require 2 roads in order to activate.
We build that road.
I guess I would need a prestige to spend as well, which I don't have.
You do need prestige to spend.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't have any buildings that
sometimes
even
you have to like literally spend
that.
these. You have to have them to do so. There's not like a scoreboard or something like that.
I'm gonna go here then, I think, and maybe delay.
Yeah. Although you don't have any other cards that give you prestige. You got to get something that gives you
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, whoops, I didn't think about that part. And I can build a road or a pathway. I will spend a brick to build a road. Let me take a look real quick. I think I'll just go here. I'll go up here. Okay. And then that's me.
Okay. I'm going to go blurp. I'm just going to get 3 ore. Blah, blah, blah. So ore is interesting because you never use ore to pay for
building
these,
material.
but a lot of times in the card itself you have to pay ore. So it's kind of like this weird resource where you're like, you don't always need it,
no,
but sometimes you really do.
Yeah.
First time catching a live stream, say, Chris, come back. Love y'all's choices in games. We love y'all's choices in people that you watch to play board games.
Boom.
That was a good sentence, Nick.
That was well.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I'm glad you're here for live stream. Again, we're planning on live streaming hopefully once a week, most likely on Fridays. So keep checking out. We'll also, as our schedule is getting more and more regular, we should have like the live stream up a couple days beforehand, so you will know what we're playing and when. It shouldn't be, and then the occasional like random unboxings that we kind of just like, we're gonna do this live for a bit. It's like, you know.
I'm gonna spend 3 taller. I'm building routes, Nick, and I'm gonna build a canal.
Dude, I need money to build canals, is what I need.
I'm gonna go here. Every time you do this, this also gives you 2 clay, if I remember correct. Boom,
Yes.
boom. So you're digging it out.
Because you did.
And I can do one more.
I know how digging works. Okay.
This
Okay,
guy
chat?
knows.
Okay, chat. I know how digging works. I've
guy
digged
knows it,
stuff
man.
before. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Gosh.
Ba-da-ba-ba. It's in my head now.
I'm gonna spend an iron and a wood and build a track. I'm gonna build a track right down here. Okay. That's me.
Okay, and that's it.
So this is gonna get a coin.
Yep,
And then the top row, boop, boop, boop. And then Nick becomes first player.
Get some new cards. So that one has 3 or 4 different routes. You'd have at least 3 to even do it. You'll get $4, and then 4 wood only if you have 4 different routes. My gosh. Okay.
It's pretty cheap to build, I guess. It's only clay or a couple brick. That's
And
interesting.
then
It's an interesting one.
This one, if you have a rail around it, you get to put a path anywhere, it looks like.
Yeah.
And then this one, if you have a canal, you get to put a bridge anywhere. For free? That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, that's what, B37?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's interesting.
Wow, that's cool. Felder Rosenberg, but I do like Feld a lot. I'm really excited for a Civolution.
Oh, can't wait to play it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to do a free kick, Mikey. I don't know if you want to as well. For the end of the
Yeah, 100%.
I have 6 iron. I guess I should probably build some railways because I have so much dang iron. Oh, man. Okay, I think I am going to... Oh, my gosh. I so desperately need money. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to build a structure. I think I'm going to build this one. So this one, I want 2 canals next to it. I think I'll have this canal go up like that. So that should be 2 around this one. And the first time I do it, I'll get $7. Second, I can potentially get 12 points, which would make this a like 17-point card. Wow. So, which is pretty nuts. I have to pay an iron and a taller to put that one in there. And then I can also build a bridge for 1 wood. I could, yeah, you know what I am. I'm going to build a second bridge for 1 wood here. Boom. So that is the second bridge to this card, which means it's going to activate again. I didn't get a fourth road around it, but honestly, that's probably fine. So I have 3 roads around it, which means I'm going to get 6 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll also get 3 points. Boom. So I want to point out that I have 6 points and Mike has none, so I'm winning.
I mean,
I'm winning.
I am hurting to
I'm winning.
get some prestige markers. I'm like, I gotta.
Okay, that is that. So I'm just gonna reposition this a teeny bit. Boop. Yeah. Okay, that was good. That was good. We're getting there. Man, the thing is, I need money so that I can build these dang canals. I maybe should. Can you put a bridge to like nothing, or does it have to be between 2 cards?
Has to be a structure. Yeah.
Okay.
Has to be cards.
Because like I might just activate one of these cards to get some money.
Yeah.
But I need canals. Because canals are $3 per canal. It's a lot of money. And I need to build, realistically, I want to build at least 4, which is $12. I never will have that money. Mike, how'd that Babu do?
Oh, that Babu do all right. She's a little sick right now, so she stayed home.
She's a little baby. She always
hanging out with Nana, but she's good. Oh yeah, so this is Jimmy. Yeah, she's a lot better. It was a long night, but she's popped up here in the daytime. So
you know, daycare life, kid life in general. They just always
nothing.
Sick. They just always sick.
Nothing other than what is usual. Different thing every week, basically. Okay, I'm gonna buy the watchtower and place it here, and then I can build.
You paid already, right?
A rotor path. I paid it. Ooh, I don't have brick.
I don't have brick. You can pay $2 for the brick.
Could do.
In my collection, 8 felled through Roseburg. Casually, you're definitely a felled guy, I believe. You're the one who got us to play Castle Burgundy for the first time.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a clay to build a path, just a pathway.
Boop.
Boom. All right, that's me.
All right.
She's all the kids sick, mine is too. Yeah, you know, for us, I think what happened here is that it got really hot again, really quick. Like this week's been like 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's been warm.
And I think like that kind of rear with the weather is plus kids are gross.
Kids are gross.
Love them very much, but they're gross. So
yeah, I'm gonna get
daycare woes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just daycare woes.
Thankfully, Karen's mom was available, so she's hanging out with Logie Bear. Which is really sweet. And again, it's for her. It's only been the nights. She's been like feverish at night. Like last night, she was rocking like 102, so she was like properly warm.
Yeah, proper sick.
But then she broke her fever around dawn. We were up at 5 and doing our thing, and
so she gets sick like me. Basically, I get sick in the evenings. Yeah.
The typical. Your body kind of wears out, and you get sick again. And what to do?
Pitch zombie game, but the zombies are just sick toddlers, and you're trying to not get God. Honestly, that's a great idea.
It has a 0% success rate. You lose every time. Yeah. Do I just want to build a bridge? I have 3. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go here. Again, you can get 3 things, or you can build 1 bridge. I'll spend a wood to build a bridge. And I'm going to build it between these 2 structures. So now this one has 2 bridges, so I will activate it. If you have 0, 1, or 2 paths, you'll get different stuff. I have none, so I'm going to get 1 of every resource. Boom.
Okay.
That's me, man.
So I was checking something. All right.
Since the beginning of every school year, yeah. And you got double trouble, man, so it's got to be just brutal.
Yeah, I mean, same age, too.
Charlie, help me out. Anyone who has kids older than mine, the amount of sicknesses do slow down.
I would assume so.
Right? Like, you go to school, everyone gets sick in the first 3 weeks.
Right.
But, like, again, Logan's on since we've been here and she's been daycare, it's every 10 days.
Yeah.
Like, we're lucky if we get 2 weeks straight without a cold.
Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, I'm gonna go this spot and build 2 different paths. I'm gonna build a canal finally for 3, which will give me 2 clay. 2 clay. God, a ton of clay. And then what was the other thing I was gonna do? And then I want to build a railway, not necessarily because I really need to, but just because I have a ton of iron and a ton of wood. So I'm kind of like, I just kind of might as well, because they're worth points.
CC says, I hope so. Mine's 3. Yeah, Logan's 2.5.
Yeah.
In next month. So.
And again, as we said, kids are gross.
Kids are gross. Man.
Kids are gross.
Have you seen them?
The amount of times she's just coughed in my mouth. You know?
God, yeah. Forget it. Again, there's no dignity in parenthood.
There's
it's
no
just
dignity at all.
Just getting battered. Just rough.
All right. Do you want to do a free bump? I think I probably will.
Yeah, I'm a free.
So I still have an ore here.
Free bump. Free bump. The resource wheel, I still think is one of the most clever things that's ever happened in board games, because the idea is like you're producing these things by spending one of these, and by doing this you go down one.
And it's just like a clever gimmick.
It's just so that's so dope.
Because you could like turn in those things and get a thing. It's like no, you just turn it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really a good gimmick.
I think it's just genuinely awesome. And I get why he's used it a few times now.
So they do usually the first 3 weeks, and then they're good until the holidays. Then it's always something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can't imagine that there will be no Christmas in the future that I can think of that will not have sick people.
Alex Lay said, I'm insanely mad right now. Just learning of this game looks perfect for my wife and I, but finding a copy looks impossible. Saving 300
for now.
They're coming out with a North American release with new art and stuff like that, so you will be able to get it for cheaper. Don't buy that version.
Yeah, I'd say
do not buy that version.
I would guess that the new version will be here in the States
sometime
by
next
spring.
year. Yeah, that's my hope.
You know.
So yeah, don't buy this one.
Yeah.
It's too expensive because there's not that many of them.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, we paid too much for this.
We did.
Sure. I mean, I paid like probably $120 or something.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
So more than we probably needed to. Wow, that's expensive.
Yeah, what we got out here? What is this one? Minimum what?
I was just looking at that. 33.
32.
Well, and 33.
Oh, yeah, 33. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Compare your brick and iron supplies for each material of the smaller supply.
Oh.
Gain a taller, an ore, and a clay.
Ooh.
Then the next one, the trading house, the one to the right of it, is compare your brick and iron supplies for each material of the smaller supply. You may trade 2 ore for 4 prestige and $6.
Wow. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I see.
I'm
This
gonna pay
one's kind of similar,
$1
but with railroads.
for a clay.
Railroads and canals.
And I'm going to pay $2 for another clay. Boom. And
Did you guys see the Clans of Caledonia Kickstarter for the expansion? I actually didn't look at it.
oh, is it live?
Yeah, I thought it already happened, didn't it?
No.
Oh, then I'm not sure. Then
It
no,
just
we
got
haven't seen it.
announced a while ago, and I haven't heard anything about it. Is it live right now?
So perfect. I will certainly wait. Not that I was going to pay $300. Looks fun, but not that fun.
Not yet.
It's not that fun. No game is that fun. Really.
I don't know many that are worth that much, but
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here
Keep
and
an
build
eye
a
out.
structure. I'm going to build this one, and I'm gonna pay 3 clay. Only have 2. Oh God! All right. Oh, this is very expensive. Spend the rest of my money to get to a 3rd clay. Because I can't count 1, 2, 3 clay, and I'm gonna pay 2 iron. 1, 2. To grab this. So this one, does not have requirements in terms of what's around it. That is fascinating.
Yeah, they don't always.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down here then.
Yeah, you can finish it off real quick.
Interesting. I was kind of leaving this because I already have 2 tracks. I was waiting for like a track heavy thing. But yeah, okay.
Okay. I am going to go here to get this 3rd one, which I need. I'm going to build a canal, which will give me 2 of those. So I surrounded that one, but I'll build my other one. I'm going to spend an iron and a wood to build another track. I don't really have like a... I guess I'm going to overbuild this path up here because I do want a... different stuff. So I just need to get one more canal, and then this card is rearing and ready to go. Okay, so I did close off this one. So, and it already has one bridge too, so we're looking pretty on that one. So I need to have 1, 2, or 3 canals around it. I do have 3, so I've maxed this out. And so I'm always gonna get 2 clay. Oh gosh, I'm maxed out on clay, huh? Oh, I have to spend $2 to turn it. Dang, okay, that's fine. Let's be honest, I probably don't need more clay. And then I can get 1, 3, or $4. I have 3, so I will get the $4.
So you can get the money, then spend it to do a bump to get the clay, but you spend $2 to get a clay.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that big
you get
a
the
deal.
brick and iron, of
yeah,
course.
And then I'll get 2 points rather. And then if I have a path around it, which I do, I'll also get, for everyone, I'll get a wood. I only have 1. Okay.
Nice.
That me.
Okay.
Is there a game like this that we can play it until the release? Not really, to be completely honest. Preview apparently went live. I saw some videos on it. Okay, cool.
That's wild. Okay, cool. Right on. I'm going to go here and get 4 clay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Yeah, this game with the way the timing works on the cards is something I've not really seen before, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, alternative, you can build a bridge, a road, and a path. I'll go here. So I'm going to use the alternate action up here, which again, you can build a bridge, a road, and a path. I think I'm going to spend 1 to build a bridge, and I think I am going to retwerk that. I think this time I will spend the 2 taller because I'm about to get some more money to go boom so that I can get at least 1 clay back. A bridge, I can build a path and a road. I'm trying to think if there's... Yeah, I don't really know if there's a place for me to... I guess I'll just kind of start building out so I have stuff that's more... So a path is a clay, and then a road is a brick. Gosh, is there anywhere... I'll just put this one down here. Kind of start to get stuff kind of partially surrounded so that I can kind of like go off of that. Okay, so now I can activate this one again. Oh, Michael, you can't even see him.
Galactic strats.
What's your galactic strats?
You'll see.
Oh my gosh.
You'll all see.
All right. So
At least I think I'm doing something smart.
I can activate this one again. So again, I still have 3 canals. I will now get 2 clay, which I actually have, which is great. I will get 4 taller again. And then I will get 2 more pints. And then I have 1 road around it, so I will get another wood. Okay, great. That's outstanding. So that one is done skis. So that's what I'm talking about. It's that timing. That's what makes this game so good.
It makes it very delicious. Okay, I'm going to go down here and get 3 wood. 1, 2, 3.
That was your strats, huh?
Yeah. Engaged.
Boop.
Okay.
You want the 4 wood and a coin?
I do want the 4. Yeah, I do want that. Sorry. Sorry.
Silly Billy out here.
$1 now.
All right. Bop. 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 Burp. All right. So now, yep, so we're in the blues here. So again, once the blue stack runs out, that is what's going to trigger the end game. Oof, I don't know here. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here because I need...
Oh, sorry, I'm taking my free bump.
Oh, I am not. Because I don't have anything to bump. So I'm going to build 2 paths. So I'm going to spend... is there anything... Yeah, I'm going to spend $6 to build 2 more canals. And I'm going to go here. And... Ooh, or should I just do that one so I can activate it?
Linnea says, buckling for these galactic strats, and then Solid Geek at Wood quietly unbuckles.
I'm trying to think if I should do this down here so I can start working on this one. But I think I want to activate this one. So I think I'm going to go... Yeah, up here. Boop.
Nice.
Okay, so now this one is finished. So this is one where if I have one railway, I'll get 3 ore. Boop, boop, boop. If I have one canal, I'll get 3 clay, and then if I have one road, I'll get 3 wood. So it's actually not like the best
got a lot of
card
resources,
at this point, but
a lot of resources.
Yeah.
Jimmy says, speaking of canal, which game surprised you the most that it was divisive? Like between ourselves? I'd say like
I think in general, like people really liked this game or hated it. I feel like. I don't know.
This might be up there then, just because like the Dice Tower like savaged it.
Yeah. I think it's a masterpiece personally, but whatever. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Game Haus surprised was divisive.
Think. Okay, I
don't know. Good question. I'm not sure.
Dreaming of a white Christmas. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna build a bridge. Where do I want to go up here and build a bridge? I'll go up here. Gosh, yeah, I'll go there. Sorry, taking that coin instead. So I can build a bridge, a path, and a road. I don't think I'm going to build the road. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
I'm going to save the day.
Howdy.
How's it going? Hey.
Let's see. I guess
I am indecisive. I'm going back down here. I'm getting 3 ore.
Oh, you do?
No. God, Michael.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Okay.
What'd you get from Amazon, Mikey?
Idea for content.
Okay. I guess I won't talk about it on stream then.
No, you can.
No, I don't know what it is.
All right, so I'm going to build a pathway. No, I'm gonna build a bridge first.
Again, I'll never get used to just walking into the office. It's very odd.
So I'm gonna spend a wood to build a bridge. Boom.
Asking the mailman to join the stream. Hey, you want to come on the stream?
And then I'm gonna build a pathway for a clay here. So these are both gonna activate.
Nope, only one will.
Oh God.
So if you activate 2 cards with a bridge, they will both technically activate, but you will only get to do one of them.
Okay, right. I'll build a pathway here, maybe. All right, so I'll leave it there. And this is now going to activate down here because it's the only one. So again, I have 1 or more roads around here, so I'll get 4. Puts me up on 7.
Real quick, I'm sorry. How are you activating? Were you activating it with paths?
Bridges. Well, I was doing this where I could build things, so I had a second bridge here, which activate this, and I was going to put a route here.
That's fine. That's you would be able to activate both. It's if when you put a bridge, it's the second bridge for 2 cards, you only get to activate 1. But if you do it with a path, you're fine.
Okay, I thought so.
So you're fine. Yeah. So I
You're good.
Saw what you were doing.
You good. Still gonna do this one first. So then every structure I haven't activated, 1, 2, 3, 4, will give me $1.
Has someone ever interrupted your video recording? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've had various delivery people.
Just edit those out.
Yeah. They just walk in, so we don't have much choice.
Right. All right, so that is done. Now this is going to activate because I have it fully surrounded. So I'm going to look at the minimum between my brick and clay. Both are on 3, brick and iron. And then for that, I can basically turn in 2 ore up to 3 times to get 4 points and $6. I'm going to do it 3 times. So I'm going to spend 6 ore. I'm going to get 12 points. An $18. Woo, baby.
What?
Yee! That's what I was saying, Nick.
Wow.
Lene, how do you feel about them galactic stratagems?
That is insane. Holy crap.
Yeah, but you got to basically hoard brick and iron to do it.
Yeah.
And you have to have the ore to spend.
Yeah, that's insane.
Which I did.
Yeah, you sure did. That's nuts.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna build, I think, this structure. And I can also build up a path or a road. I think I'm gonna spend a clay.
Schrodinger's cat says, dice are hated, couldn't order too. They can't be trusted.
Oh.
I said it.
Couldn't order is a masterpiece. Okay.
I guess it's all subjective in the end.
Not for me. Yeah, I guess I'll put this one here. So this is one where if I have one or more canals around it,
Okay.
I can basically spend. I can only do. I guess I'm only gonna do this once though.
You can do both halves.
Yeah, it's not the best, but it's okay. Boom.
It's also worth 7 points,
Boom.
though. So
Yeah, it's not the. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, well, okay. So, but if you can do both halves, you
It's essentially
netting
9 points. Yeah,
points.
it's definitely worth it. It's just I for some reason think I can do it multiple times, but oops, I didn't.
Pull my hair back. It would do more, but I don't actually know the rules. Just know that it was amazing. Okay, the strats are elite.
I guess we should add Iranian burgers to the Game Cafe menu. Yep.
Not anti. Not anti. Not against it. Okay, so I would like to. Well, we love tiramisu. I'm gonna go here and get 4 clay.
Yep. I'm gonna go here, get 3 ore. Boop, boop, boop. All right, I will do a free bump because I got just a billion stuff.
Yeah, I will as
so,
well.
All right. Boom, 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 boom. New card. So that's if you have one road and
Ooh, this is the one I need.
one road next to it, and then 3, 5, 7, or 9 roads.
On the board.
On the
5,
board.
6, 7, or 8 money.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 5 roads already.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay.
Oof. Okay.
Do I need to, how much do I need to max this, man? All right, I'm gonna go here. You took it last time.
No, but I want it now.
I'm gonna build 2 routes. I'm gonna build for a wood and an iron a track here. And I will spend a brick to put a road cheer. Okay, so this one here, I'll do first. Gives me 2 ore for every, whoa, 3 at 1. Wow, good on you. Hope you feel all right. For every track around this, I get 2 ore. I have 4, so I'll go up to 8. Woo. And then for having 1, 3, 5, or 7 wood, I get 1, 2, 3, or 4 clay. I only have 1, so I'm going to get 1. There's that. So then I also surrounded this one here. So this if I have 2 or more roads around it, if I spend 1, 2, or 3 ore and turn in a point, I get 2 wood and then 5, 6, or 7 taller. I'll spend 2 and a point to get 2 wood and then 6, and then the middle one, 6 taller. Grips of cash.
Grips. Yeah. It's not, gosh, you really do. Holy crap. I'm going to go here, get this, and I'm going to build 3. I don't think I'm going to build 3.
Get this. Are you seeing this? Who are you talking to?
Hot gameplay. I'm going to build 3 paths. I'm going to build here, here, and here. So I finished these 2. So we'll start with this one. So this one is, as long as I have 2 canals around it, which I do, the first activation, I will spend 2 ore to get 7 tala. And then the second time I activate it, I'll spend 5 ore to get 12 points. I need to make sure I have that ore. Down here, as long as I have a canal around it, which I do, I can spend a brick for 4 coins. And I can spend 2 woo for 5 pints. Boink. 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, yeah.
I got friends in snow places. They shovel the driveways and then go to work, which is crazy to me. All right. Okay, first of all, man, I'm going to spend 2 tala here. Kick that over there. All right, and I'm going to go down here and get 3 ore.
3, 4. Okay. I think I'm going to go here. All right, let's figure out what we want to build here. 3 or 4 different. No. I only have 4. Yeah, let's do it. I need to make sure one is around this. I think I put it here and do that. Doesn't cost me, boom, and then 3 taller. And then in addition, I can build a bridge, and I think I will.
Top 10 hottest games of October dropped. Got something to watch after this stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely Essen influenced.
Yeah, to say the least.
So yeah, go check out that on BGG.
All right, I think I'm gonna do. See the problem. So if I do this,
Yeah, I'm running that. I'm gonna
both these
only get
activate, but you can only do one of them.
Yeah.
I might. Should I just still do it anyway?
Oh, then I got a copy of Evacuation from Nerds Day. I'm stoked to learn and play it. Also, the same order was my. In the same order as my copy of Yokohama. Nice. So I got to play my copy already. It's so dang good. Yeah. And I liked some of the quality upgrades on the new one for sure.
So I'm gonna have to put this up here.
Okay.
Because I don't think it'll make much of a difference, and I can do this then and just activate this card because I do want to activate both of these. So again, I have all of these. I have a railroad, a canal, and a pass. So I'm going to get 3 ore, 3 clay, and 3 wood.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to end up over here, and I'm going to build this, the guild hall, for 1, 2 wood, 1, 2 clay, and a taller. And this will come here. So this is another one that doesn't care what is surrounding it. So I guess I'll go down this away because it's, halfway surrounded already. Like so, and I can build a path or a road. I'll build a path for, I'll go down here for clay.
All righty. All right. We're getting there, fam. Probably one more round after this one, maybe 2, depending. But
Yep. Depends on if we, how
how
much we build.
Yeah, really. Okay. So what did I want to do? I feel like I had something specific. I think I'll do that. And I'll build a canal. I'm going to overbuild here. That'll cost 3. Give me 2 clay, which won't matter. And then I'll spend an iron and a wood to build a track. And I think I'll overbuild here.
Jimmy says, random Q for trivia I just learned. What is the record number of stolen bases in a season by a player? Man.
That's it. No idea.
I'm going to go with like 83.
Probably Ricky Henderson, right?
Yeah, it got to be, right? Yeah, also, who is it? Is it Ricky Anderson?
I would assume so. He be stealing bases.
You hear like there's like I feel like Will Clark was talking about him, and like Will Clark played first base for the Giants and stuff, and so he was on first base, and notorious stealer, and he's like talking to Will and talking smack and stuff, and at one point there's something where like the coaches were trying to give him like the don't steal, and so Will's just like look back, he's like Ricky gone, and then the next pitch just steals base. Ricky gone,
Ricky gone,
he gone. All right, I will.
So Otani just had 50 something. Yeah, he's over 50.
Yeah, so it's definitely over 50.
That's not the record.
I'm gonna go down here and build a bridge. Oh, so I have to pay $1 to get a wood to spend that and do that. I should have done before, but you get it. I'll build it here. So this is going to trigger both these cards. I'm going to take the effects of the bottom card.
Yeah.
Which, again, if I have whatever the lesser of, be my brick and iron, which are both at 4, so I can spend all 8 of my ore, bam, to get 16 points and $24. To make you holler.
That's so insane.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Wow. Ooh. My gosh.
Want to say 16 points?
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab a 20.
Dang, yeah, that's
No,
so
it's
insane.
freaking me out.
That's so many points. Like that card, I think, is definitely winning Mike the game.
It could very well.
No, you
It's definitely a boon.
That's going to outdo, like, I think your 2 plays on that card is probably going to outdo my entire score.
10.
I'm going to go up here. Can build a card.
That's why I love this game.
Yeah.
You just pull off just bonkers stuff if you do it right.
I'll do this one and get for 2 clay.
Definitely the most money I've had in a game.
Yeah, that's insane. I'll go here.
Galactic.
Oh, I need 2.
130 stolen base. Oh, whoa. Modern, it's Ricky. 130, but the top was 138 in 1887. Here's the thing. I know baseball's been around a long time. I don't think we should consider any of those
We
records.
should not. Well, absolutely we
Baseball
should not.
was so different.
Yeah, dude. Like, acting like it's as anywhere near an equivalent game anymore is,
I'll
I
tell
think...
you this. If Ricky Harrison was allowed to play back in those days, which he was not,
God,
he'd
imagine?
have 300.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah, I totally agree, actually.
130 is crazy.
Yeah. I'm going to redo
That
this
is
one.
almost won a game. Every game.
Yeah.
Assuming he played in every game that season.
All right, I'm going to do this one. It's my second time activating, so I can spend 5. 1, 2,
Again,
3,
as he
4,
would say,
5.
He gone.
Yeah.
Pew! That's nuts.
That's insane.
The amount of like havoc that wreaks for a team.
Yeah.
And just because they get so uptight about it, it messes up their rhythm so badly. If
So I'm glad they made the bases bigger. Like, it's like, again, it's what, like...
much more exciting.
I get pitchers have gotten better and better. Watching a pitcher just destroy every game is boring.
Yeah.
It's
Just,
boring.
You're watching people play catch.
You want people hitting. You want people stealing bases. You want great fielding plays. It's boring when you have the shift. It makes baseball boring, and baseball is already kind of boring. And I love
Thank goodness I got rid of the shift, man.
That's me saying that and loving baseball. Baseball is boring.
Got him.
That guy in 1887 probably made up stolen bases. People were like, "You can do that?"
Made up the rules for it. He's like, yeah, no, I'm safe.
Yeah,
man.
I'm gone.
That's it. I'm in here. Like I tagged you. You're like, no, yeah, but it doesn't count.
Did you?
I'm gonna go here. Do I have resources enough to? Can I buy it? Can I build anything? Yeah. Okay. We're good.
Hope so.
All right. I'm gonna build this card.
Ooh, classic
The
Lady
House
Green
of
card.
Industry. This can cost a clay and an iron or 2 taller. I'll pay $2. That's kind of probably stupid, but that's fine. And this one wants to be surrounded by different path types. I'll go here. Well, actually, no. Specifically, it wants different path types, aka also possibly not pathways. Also, give me 3 wood. I'll also go here. All right, we can live with that. I'll go here.
Alrighty.
God, it's fine. Can't make up my mind.
What is this over here? Oh, something went wrong. I was first, so I should have the last one, so I have one more turn.
Oh, so just, put that under and then just move the yellow.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened there, but something happened there. I'm going to go here. And I think I'm going to spend 2 brick. Oh, man, this isn't going to be that useful. Oh, maybe I can activate it. I don't know if it'll activate it again. So I was going to surround this one, but I actually don't know how useful. Because this is basically, I'll get 2 points for whatever's lower. The amount of paths I have or my ore. My ore's at 1. So it actually, I don't know how useful that one is.
Yeah.
So maybe I won't do that. Dang it, I'm not sure what to do here. Is there anything? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll still do it. I'll still do these. I think I'll just build these around this one and finish this one instead.
Dan, yeah, so like what I did on a turn before with the bridges is I popped this one down, and for both of these cards, it was their second bridge, so they would both activate. But when specifically activating 2 cards via bridges,
Which is easy to do.
it's a little weird. You only get to choose the effects of one, but they both count as having been activated.
Yes.
So like this one, I never got to do its second activation in terms of gaining the effects.
And you can't like put a third bridge there and activate it. It's like, no, it's done.
If you do 2 things somehow with routes, then you can do both full effects, but yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy to activate 2 cards with 1 bridge because they have to span 2 cards, and so I think it's just to keep you from doing even crazier turns.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so I did surround this one. So this one, I need to have 1 pathway around it, which I do, and then I'll get money equal to how many pathways it has. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 5, so I will get 6 taller for that.
Nice.
We're running out of money because Mike has so much.
We out here.
It's so insane. Like it's so nuts. All right, now this is done.
Got like $50.
Yee! I think. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, we're legit. We have to grab money from somewhere else.
Have to grab points or
We
something.
have like $2 left. It's ridiculous. I love it. The game is insane. I love it.
All right.
All right. So next round, I'm
Assuming,
sure
if we
will be the
build
last
at least
round.
one thing this round, this is the penultimate
Money is
round.
also points. Points is points, but
Yeah.
money is also points.
Money's points, so if you got it. Oh, 59. Can I see the...
So this one looks like if you have bridges over paths and
What number?
53 paths and canals, you will get points and wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is just 55, looks like.
You may use the effects on the structure in any order. You may build 1 path, 1 road, or 1 bridge, no charge on the industry board. Follow the game rules.
And then for wood,
Proceeds
money.
increase depending on the amount of wood. You may trade a wood 1, 2, or 3 for 1, 2, or 3 money.
59 is having cards with at least 2 canals next to it. You'll get 2 points for that. I was going to get that one earlier, but I only have 3, so I was like, it's only 6 points. It's not really that big a
Yeah, I only have
big a
one.
deal.
Gotta have a big deal. Dill pickle, baby.
What would the gimmick be for a game about Sacramento? They're back in the cafe. They have a game about Sacramento.
Oh, really?
I almost bought it. Yeah.
That's cool. Probably like a trivia kind of thing.
No, I think it's like about biking around Sacramento.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm going to do this where I can build a bridge, a path, and a road. I got no resources, but I could just buy my way.
Yeah, you really can. You can just buy whatever the heck you want.
I actually am going to spend 3 money just to get one of each of these so I can like do something.
Sorry, at the end of that round, I'm going to do my free bump.
Cool. I'm going to spend a clay to build a pathway here. I'll spend a wood to build a bridge
cheer.
And I'm not going to build a road. So I'm going to activate this card here, the Guild Hall. For the minimum between your brick and iron, again, I have 4 of each. I get 1 taller, 1 ore, 1 clay. So I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 ore, 4 clay, and $4.
There's $5 in there, so. Boom. Okay. I should.
But the gimmick for Jimmy, what I would do for the gimmick about Sacramento is I would make a city building game where you have to incorporate the river and the way it runs through the city, and maybe you incorporate so it takes it like a little bit out of reality. Although I mean not really, but you have the river and how you divert water and stuff plays into the thing. Maybe you have to like generate power, hydroelectric power and stuff, but it's something where it's like the river and the city and how you kind of build those in a harmonious way. I think it could be pretty cool.
Harmonious. All right, I built this card right there. The cabinet joinery. These all have names, by the way.
Yeah. Theme is
thick. Popping. And then also I can build a bridge for. Ooh, yeah, I'm starting to get low on resources too. What am I trying to actually activate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I could do this. Activate this one again. Again, I still only have 5 paths, or I have 6 paths. I don't have quite 7. So I'm going to get another $6. I am just going to get 6 points, but I'll put them over here so I could spend them as money if needed. Because there's $3 in here, so we're just going to go with that.
Yeah, I'll put my money up this way just to keep them separate.
Can you trade any material for any materials for money? No, but you can buy materials with money.
Yeah, one-way trade.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down here and build a bridge. So I'll spend $1 to get the wood to spend. Boom, bring it down. And I'm going to build a bridge here. So that's going to be my second bridge for this building. So again, this says if you have 2 or more roads, which I do, I can spend 1, 2, or 3 ore and a point to get 2 wood, and then 5, 6, or 7. I'll spend 3 ore. I'll spend a point, and I'll get 2 wood, 1, 2, and $7, which again will be in money counters or point counters, but these are monies.
All right, I am going to go. Whoa, no, you took the spot.
Down here.
I guess I'll go here then. To build 2 things.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend an iron and a wood. Oh my gosh! Now, yeah, I was flush with resources, and now I am less flush with resources. And then I'll spend 3 to build a canal, which will surround this card, and I get 2 clay for that. So this one, I need to have at least 1 road next to it. If I do, I get 4 points, which I do. So I'll get 4 points. And then for having different path types of routes around it, I will get clay, money, and brick. So I do have 3 different path types. So I will get, I guess, how much will I get for this? I'm confused.
Say again?
So for this one, it says 2, 3, or 4 different paths. I get 2.
I think you get 1, 2, or 3 of the.
Oh, so can I get like money? I have 2, so I can get money or.
I think so. I mean, double check, but I think that's what it means. You unlock. Oh, sorry. What number?
28. I think you're right. I think I get 2 of the things.
Brick, plant, for prestige. Proceeds increase depending on the number of different route types. There's 2 route types adjacent to this. Gain 2 clay. With 3 or 4, instead gain $2 or 2 bricks. So I think you can choose, but I think it's clay. Well, maybe it is in order then. So I think you would get clay and
clay and tall. Okay, that's fine. Would love the brick, but
makes sense because the brick's more valuable, so you have to have the full 4. Okay, everybody. I want to build routes. Right.
Yeah, you took that route spot earlier, and that did mess me.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Darn. I will get, I guess, 4 wood. That's 6.
All right. It's going to be last round, y'all.
Last round. Gives another spot to build a structure right here. Instead of routes, though.
Yeah, which is interesting. I think I need to go... Sorry. Can you activate the same card in one round?
Huh? What?
So if I put a path here and a bridge, which would activate it, can I do it twice?
Yeah, I think you can do it both in the same round.
Interesting.
I don't think it matters.
I don't know if I will. That's just interesting. I think I'm going to go here, though. Build some paths. Oof, yeah, interesting. First thing I'm going to... Oh, man, yeah, I am... trying to think if it's worth it to just drop Dum Cash. Yeah, this is turf. Nah, I think I need to go here instead. Oh my gosh. I need to get 4 wood.
Sure.
Because a lot of stuff I need to do, I need wood for. I'm like, oh
Sure.
no.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna build this structure for 4 clay. What is this guy? The Forester's house. This again wants to be surrounded by things. I'm not going to be activating these. I just want to get some points.
Yeah, they do not have to be active.
And I can also build a bridge. So I'll spend a wood to build a bridge. Ooh, I'm actually going to build this here. I'm going to build a bridge up here. Boom. This is my second bridge for this one. So even though it's not fully surrounded, I can activate it. If I have 1 or more tracks, I could place a pathway anywhere. If I have 1 or more canals, I could place a bridge anywhere. So I'll do that, and then place my bridge down here. So I can activate this card.
Wow, cool.
So I have 4 bricks for iron. So again, I'll get 4 money, which I'll count as point markers. And 4 ore for clay. Okay.
All right, I'm going to go down here and get 1, 2, 3 ore.
Cassie says, I always played live games on BGA until last week. Now I have 50 turn-based games going on. Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the Async Club. There's a lot of them. All right,
I'm rocking an average of like between 15 and 20 games.
I could be playing games.
I just want to
I just realized what I've been planning on doing. I can't do it. I just realized what I wanted to do. I realized I actually can't do. I don't actually have the I don't have the requirement for this card.
I'm gonna spend 2 wood, 2 iron to build 2 tracks.
Oh no!
I know you. Slate ain't sorry. Venom. That's alternative. Yeah, all right, that's me.
Yeah, I want to finish this card. And I realize I need 2 paths around, not 2 paths, 2 roads around this card, and I don't have any roads around that card.
Can you overbuild the pathway?
I mean, the main thing is I don't have any bricks, and so I'd have to spend like $4.
And you have 1 turn. I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I should just do it. I think I'm going to lose pretty handily anyway, so we might just like... You have so much money. It's insane. That one card is so insane.
This is probably the craziest game I've played.
Because that card's also 8 points on its own.
Yeah, so the one time I activated this for 3, one time I activated for 4, so I'll get the totals that this has been worth.
Like, that's insane. Like, that, I think that card,
It's probably
the 2 times we activated plus that card, I think is going to outdo my entire score. I honestly think so. Like that's now. Granted, you maximized it, but that's bonkers. I think I'm gonna do this anyway because
this card, all told, will have been worth 78 points.
I'm almost guaranteeing that's gonna be more than I have the entire game.
Really?
I think so. That's my guess. I could be wrong. Well, maybe not. Probably not. But
I think it's broken carded. It might play it really well. Well, I think what I did is I sacrificed is I held on to these valuable resources for quite a while. I don't say it's broken. I do think, though, you can really exploit it. But I had to have 6 and then 8 ore.
Yeah.
And had to have these at 3, then 4. So it's hard to accomplish.
I do feel like that card also being worth 8 points feels
maybe that's
a little broken. But here's the thing. Problem with the thing is, like, with all these cards, 1 or 2 are probably going to be a little too powerful, right? Yeah. It's just like, that's how it goes. Like,
yeah.
And that's okay. So I'm going to build 3 paths. This one's got paths. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if I... yeah, we're just going to build 3 paths.
All right. Have the pen and paddle, start getting that ready.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Boop, so I'm going to have to spend... Oh, this is so not worth this. This is so not worth this. I'll spend 4 to blop this over twice so I can spend 2 bricks to get 2 paths. And then I'll be able to do that, and then I will spend a clay to put down a 3rd path over here. All right, and then, okay, so this one will activate, so it's whatever I have left of railroads or ore. I have only 1 ore. I'm trying to think if I should... I think it'll be the exact... Oh, it's not even worth it. This is so not worth it. Basically, this card is now going to give me 2 points, and that's it. That's like literally it. It's so worthless. And then this one, I can spend 3... I will spend $3 to get this up so I can actually do this. Then I'll go boom to get $4, and then 4 points.
Right on.
God, terrible.
Right on.
Worthless last turn. My gosh.
Right on, brother.
Yeah, I don't think I played particularly great, but
hey,
we're about to get stomped out, y'all.
We'll see. We are in the final scoring now. We have various things that can score, and it's all again on your little player aid. The first thing is to just be the value of the cards themselves, just their base values. I got 52.
45.
45.
Starting off good, y'all.
Money.
My gosh. $23. Beat it, Mike.
Can't, man. 23. 10, 20, 30, 40. 50. $68.
68.
68
68 money. Holy crap.
That's a record.
Yeah.
Prestige points. This you do have me on by a bit.
22, but not a lot. No, I didn't even have more than you.
Oh, never mind. 26.
No, I'm sorry, 32.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought.
So very slightly more than Mikey.
I got 26.
Yeah. that 6 points is going to come back.
26.
Come back to bite you, Mikey.
Every iron and brick is a point, so I've got 6 from that.
4.
Whatever from your basics you have the least of. 0 for Nick. I do have 3.
Let's go.
Every road, railway, or canal is worth a point, so not pathways, the browns. 14.
20. So remember Mike's face during the service playthrough right now? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, this is
Sometimes
this is
we'd
my
be
revenge.
absolutely demolishing each other.
Then empty spaces, just not the structure spaces, but the route spaces. So
Oh, I thought it was the
1,
structures.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 negatives.
6.
Stand by.
It's definitely, here's the thing, I've walloped Mike pretty good. I did in Terminus, and then I beat him pretty good in Gaia Project. I was definitely overdoing absolute destruction here. It's so good, though. The game is also basically exactly the same solo, so you can just play to your heart's content. And
I got 160 points.
Okay. I'm gonna go 100 and I'm gonna go 100. That's what I got.
118.
Okay, my first gut was gonna say 120. I should have gone with that. Okay, that's a pretty good beating right there.
Now, granted,
that card was not my entire score, so I was wrong about that.
no, it was not. But I got 78 points from this card, all told. I had 160. This was half of my score was generated from that one card.
That's what I'm saying. Like that card.
And I did build my strategy around it, but wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I kind of had, some of my cards were not, I think when I got them, I was like, oh, this is going to be like super good. And then I kind of did, and I was like, this actually wasn't quite as good as I was expecting it to be. But that is Oranienburger Kanal, y'all. It's very good.
Breaks. It's so good, man. I love this game so much.
Again, every game is different because you just got all these cards and stuff, and you just make them work. It's just
endless
so good.
exploration, really. It's just like how to maximize. There's 6 different decks of cards, but even just the order. Again, we don't use the whole deck.
You're not even using half of it.
So it's like that alone is plenty of replayability. The order that cards come out in would be plenty of replayability.
The game is nuts.
It's just so good, dude. It's so good. We are fans.
Yeah.
It's fair to say.
We like it.
GG, a fun one. Thank you. Super Rare Creature. We appreciate you. Everybody, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend.
Yes. Got some cool stuff coming out next week.
Awesome stuff coming, next week. Get hyped for it. Anything else, man?
I don't know.
I think we'll wrap it on up, everybody. Again, if you're working, hope that the day is going by quickly. If you're already on your weekend, congrats. Enjoy it fully. Happy fall to everyone.
Yeah.
And again, we're hoping to make this much more regular. We should be.
I want to be doing once a week.
Now we're kind of caught up on everything, and we're like looking good, and we have Jimmy in full swing, and so this kind of thing should be a weekly occurrence.
That's the hope.
On a normal, week and stuff like that. So we will catch you all real soon. Thanks so much. If you haven't already, please thumb this video up.
Subscribe.
Because I want to get the word out that we're doing these lives more often. So the more people that watch it, the kind of more it starts to show up for people. So we'd love that. And we'll catch you all real soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.